Yo, welcome again to the next episode of the podcast. If you don't know now,
sikhuluma kakhulu yazi.
Yeah, if you don't know now, you should know us by now, eh?
You should, man.
So yeah, man, this is like the Symposium podcast episode, whatever.
Yeah, episode.
Yeah.
Episode.
So
it's an episode.
Yeah, man. So like there's something I've been meaning to tell you about. Ask you about.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening, but like recently on the news, in fact, I think I should say this with respect. We as South Africa, we have lost Uput Rikirik.
Yes,
Ricardo Makado.
Yes,
He was a rapper, good musician, good-hearted person.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know him personally though.
Yeah, but from
a distance, I could tell. Yeah, man.
Nice
He's a nice guy, totally nice guy.
Yeah.
One video was trending that he bought shoes for the other boy. I think he was wearing fake shoes. So he's like, no, these are fake, and then he bought him the original. And then
Marajavele, he seemed like a
he seemed like
person.
And recently the
very
video,
likable from video.
yeah, and his energy never lies.
Yeah,
if he likes you, he likes you.
Very charismatic,
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we've lost him
man.
due to a suicide.
Yeah.
But
How did that happen, Vel?
allegedly, okay, well,
Like how? Method. Did he drink something?
no, he hung himself.
Oh.
He was found by his friends at I think it was 10 something in the morning.
Hey.
And
Hey,
fortunate
that's
enough, there were no kids there to experience such thing.
Yeah.
Experiencing
Ay,
like seeing your father hanging from a ceiling or whatever that he was hanging on. Like, I'm grateful for that. Good, the kids didn't have to experience that
see
trauma,
that,
knowing that your father died like this and you saw him.
Yeah.
But they said that they got on time. When they untied him, he was still alive, but he died due to when he was on the way to
Hey, son.
So that's how we lost Ricky. And which brings me to your question. Condolences to the family, and it's a tragic loss.
Friends and the fans.
Yeah, and everyone who really loved Ricky.
Yeah.
We say condolences.
Yeah, man.
And we've lost
we've lost a very talented human being. Man.
And now, which brings me to today's topic.
Yes.
Because allegedly they say he's like due to depression, death,
that's
leading cause to death.
Social media.
Yeah, that's what people on social media are saying.
Yeah.
The family hasn't disclosed any information about what led to death.
We don't know anything official.
We don't know. Yeah, so basically we are carrying it from there.
Sure.
So probably I will agree and I disagree, and however I come up, it's not against Ricky's family. I'm just trying to understand
just
the idea. This is my perspective, but not on Ricky's situation.
Yeah.
Cool. Now that's out of the way, do you think men's mental health matters?
I think everyone's mental health matters.
No, but okay, cool. That's
I think everyone's mental health should matter. I think I should say it
because
like that.
But now I'm talking specifically about men.
Sure.
I'm not. It's. I know it sounds as like the black people in America, all lives matter, Black Lives Matter. But now, I want us to focus on specifically men.
Sure.
Because we are both men.
Sure.
And if you check stats, South Africa is the second largest. I need to say producer.
Second highest rates of suicide.
Yeah. Due to men after Russia.
And
which means to me, clearly states that men are just nonsense. Not nonsense, but they're going through a lot. They can't express themselves.
Yeah.
And if I don't know, I want to put these thoughts in a good way.
Sure.
Suicide, death. Let's just say death is tragic for anyone.
Sure.
Whether suicide, whether accident, whether
Death
but
it's
alarming. Towards South African men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's something to talk about.
So now that's why my question is do you okay, let me speak about South Africa because I'm in South Africa.
Sure.
South African men mental health matter.
I don't know. I don't understand what you mean. Do you mean do we care
enough? Yeah. Do we care enough about men's mental health? Because
I don't think we do.
With so much stats showing that people are dying, men are dying due to killing themselves.
Yeah.
There should be campaigns. There should go out there as much as they do for GBV, gender-based violence.
Sure.
They should go out there and tell Gutiazi except for it. We see that you guys are killing yourselves.
Yeah. What are the problems?
What are the problems?
I think low key. I don't know from your perspective.
Yeah.
But from my perspective.
Yeah.
Things like those are things that I've always wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. And they've been, to some extent, the motivating factor behind me committing myself to start this thing with you.
Okay.
Because we are both men.
Yeah.
So the assumption is most of what we are going to talk about is, in a sense, attached to men.
Definitely.
Because
we are both, yeah.
We know the struggle.
Yeah.
And I think we are both also at that age group where most men kill themselves.
Yeah. I mean, like, seeing it hurts me, firstly, to see that there are men at 20, 25, 26, they have, like, I know suicidal thoughts, like, they started way back.
Sure.
But, like, actually doing it from this age.
Yeah.
Now it makes me scared. Okay, am I actually going to be the next person who's going to kill themselves?
Because you don't know what goes through a person.
Yeah.
A person's mind who wants to kill themselves.
Because
I don't think it's a rational thing. I don't think it's a thing of, does it make sense to kill yourself or not?
Yeah.
I think it's an emotional
roller coaster. Yeah.
To life.
Because now, okay, I don't know. Let me share a personal story.
Sure.
2020 lockdown, when level 5 lockdown was heavy.
Sure.
Bro, I was going through a lot. Firstly, I was thinking about school now. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm about to graduate in a few. Okay, I think I graduated 2021. Sorry, 2021.
Sure.
When I first graduated.
Sure.
But now, I wasn't going to school because I was done with my practicals and everything. So I was home most of the time.
Yeah.
So now I'm chilling and I'm thinking, it's lockdown. There are no jobs. I've been applying and no response. Nothing. And I'm thinking, fuck. With so much investment that my parents...
So much money, so much
time, so many years are spent.
Yeah.
And now, there's actually no return for what I was working towards.
Now COVID is here.
I could lose my mom any moment. And I felt like my brain was overwhelmed and was overloaded with so much going on around me, alone.
Sure.
Let alone like knowing my friends. Because at some point I'd receive text, hey, I think my dad has COVID. I'm like, fuck. And now I have to carry a burden, and then someone else.
Now I also have my own burdens. Now I'm scared of going out and bringing this thing back home. Like,
I can't even go to the mall. Fucking mall, dog. And so it got to a point where I needed to attend therapy.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Firstly, I've realized a lot. Like, when it comes to therapy, a lot of people, especially men, they say, no, you're weak. Yeah, therapy is, So therapy. I'm speaking loudly and boldly about this because I feel like you shouldn't take therapy for granted. Whether it's a minor thing or whether it's a big thing, whether it's a breakup, whether when
anything hectic,
when I'll give you an overall what I think therapy is and how it helped me.
Sure.
Right. So when I went to therapy, whether I was doing video and via Skype, is it not via Skype, man? Like Zoom.
Zoom, yeah.
Yeah, I was using Zoom with my therapist at the time, a counselor.
I don't want to lie. If someone says my therapist, you sound rich, man.
Okay, counselor. No, fuck
it's wrong.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's wrong. That's how I grew up.
You can't have therapy when you're broke.
People who are saying my therapist.
Yeah.
Those are rich
but
people.
that like
I think that's another problem.
Yeah,
that's the other problem.
Because you're thinking,
I'm thinking, this person is spending thousands, my man,
just to talk to a person,
just to talk to someone else about their problems. I don't have that kind of
money. It's just crazy. Okay, cool. So I was going through all that. So this other lady introduced me to the counselor.
Sure.
Spoke to the counselor. Obviously, here and there, payments and all that. I'm broke at the time. Don't have money, but I need to talk to someone.
Yeah, I have to make a plan.
I see, when you say, my mom, go to your parents, black parents, they were like, I'm depressed kanjani. Okay, cool. Let me just pause there.
Just for curiosity's sake.
Yeah.
How much do these things cost? I've never done it personally.
For me, at the time, because I think I would have to, the counselor would legit, because it's via Skype.
Sure.
So they would be like, as in, these are my bank accounts. You can send as much as you want.
Oh,
you know.
Okay, that's generous.
At the time, I don't know now.
But do you have any idea, like,
I don't
how
know.
much people normally pay?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I've heard someone talking about $350.
Yeah,
I don't know
per hour.
I don't know how much the 350 covers. Like, does it cover an hour?
Yeah, it depends. It depends. I mean, like, these people work with time, obviously.
Sure.
They have clients. They have like, you know, so they give you like a certain period. If you go for like an hour.
Sure.
And then when now you want to exit the hour, you have to pay. Because there's someone who's supposed to be there on that time.
Yeah.
And that's money, that's bread for them.
Yeah.
You know? So, cool. After attending therapy, started having conversations with the lady, you know, and started bringing up things that happened in the past, previous relationships. I'll be like, yo, bro, this is what happened.
This happened.
Yeah. And I haven't like thoroughly went through over that relationship because it keeps like coming back and I'd start wanting to
affect you in other things.
I want to be in contact with the lady and stuff. They were like, nah, these are the mottos. You could do this.
Okay.
Started doing that. It was working.
Sure.
And then went into the career side. Started talking about, yo, bro, this is what's happening. And they were like, yeah, no, like it's not like it's you having a conversation with a person and then they bring light,
some insight.
Yeah, they bring light into it. But like, have you thought about this? We're like, you know.
Sure.
And then it grew, and then my personality changed when it came to view years and years in.
Sure.
And I've learned to go to, you know, a lot of people when they think about therapy, they think of people talking to someone about their issues.
Sure.
Not really your issues. You could be talking about what you achieved today.
You know.
I managed to record 2 episodes.
Sure.
I feel happy, you know.
Sure.
Feel excited. I feel like, you know. And then when now they stop.
So it's basically, I don't know. Ne?
Someone who's going to listen
it's
to
basically it's basically like you are writing on a diary.
Yeah.
But the diary has some insight to tell you.
Yeah, you know. Basically, it speaks back to you.
Sure.
It's like a mirror. You talk and then
they show you things that you didn't look at.
Yeah, you know, we're like, oh, have you thought about this? Like, you know, so for starters, I'm thinking like the measures of, because when we say campaigns and people should start talking.
Sure.
In general, someone thinks, I can't be talking to my problems to umtu. Firstly, umtu is not umtu angayithatha lento ayishare nechirek and then start trending.
Someone professional,
you know. Yeah, I mean, like you can sue them.
Yeah, there's that client.
Yeah, client, whatever, you know. Yeah. So you could sue them if such thing come out. Sure. And get money, of course, but like, you know, for other sessions. But what I want to say with regards to this thing, because a lot of people like men should start talking. It's not easy.
You know, me, like personal.
Yeah,
you have been talking. You can see, most. Me, personal. I have a very serious. Let me put this lightly. I have a very intense dislike for statements like those. Men should do this. Men should do that.
Yeah. And coming from someone who's not even a man.
Those are some of the things that add to the emotional baggage of men.
Yeah.
Being told what to do. Yes, sis.
So
name one man who enjoys being told what to do. One.
I don't know. I don't have any in mind already.
Name one person on a dinner.
No, but like
they tell them what
men
should.
It's not just men, even women.
Yeah, but as a man. Speaking as a man. Especially with regards to stuff that is this sensitive.
Yeah.
That needs you to take your time.
I mean, like
men should.
I mean,
like phone.
When it comes to that, I feel like someone or like some people, they think they know much and what bothers men, you know.
That's the thing.
They think that all of a sudden they unomsa or feel grade 11 3 times.
Sekazukuthi men
are dealing with a lot and men should start opening up.
Open up here.
You know, but you know, that's why you should. Where are you know, like when you say open up, where are you opening up to? Like where are you opening up?
When I open up, are you opening up when I open up?
Some opening legs, but anyway. No, but like, you know, it's good to open up to someone who's qualified.
Yeah.
I cannot just take
even if it's
not qualified.
Even if it's someone who's not qualified.
Yeah.
I think there's some level of benefit you get by opening up.
Yeah.
Let's say even if it's someone who's not qualified, but you trust them enough
to tell you
to say sensitive things,
and
I mean, like, that's not
another thing that makes most men to not talk is some of them experienced a backstab from their women, same people telling us to open up, you know. And another thing,
and that is why it lends very distastefully to me, because I know a lot of stories of men who have experienced things, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Let me finish this.
Sure.
Second point before I forget, because my mind is very like active. Second point would be ego and pride.
Sure.
Like when you grow up in a society that tells you indoda ikhali.
Yeah.
When you actually cry, like you're weak. Now your manhood is being like tarnished.
Yeah.
You are seen as nothing but like bullshit.
By the same norms I was telling you, men should.
Yeah, you know. So this
men should.
This is crazy because now that's why you shoot. It's all about comfort. Are you comfortable enough to tell me that or girlfriend has cheated, gave me 3 times now, or like
you should dump, by the way.
Yeah, you know.
You should. By the way, you should dump. You should have dumped that girl a long time ago, my man.
Those are things that men don't generally address, gents. Because in most cases, I had a group of friends at the time that make jokes about such.
I think, okay, I know how that sounds.
Yeah,
but I think that's how we deal with things as men.
No, but like, you can joke about it. Let's deal with it first. I don't mind. I want
time.
Yeah, the time frame. I can't say do not the like you can't. I'm opening up to you.
Also, different people, different ways of communicating with them.
Yeah.
There are guys that I know, mina namhlanje makangathi twana bangitampile ngizothi wena vele uyadeserve na utampo.
You know.
No, he has.
Yeah, and him coming to you, he's expecting that response. He'd be shocked now hearing him do what happened, dog.
It's gonna be fine.
You know.
But there are guys who I know, they just need that comfort.
Okay, cool. But now the crazy part is everyone talks about this when it happens. And after a week it happens, we're back to being trash, forgetting that we are not.
Yeah, we're back to being trash. Like,
because one of the reasons
women should.
One of the more reasons why people kill themselves is that you are told what to do, what to bring into the table.
Yeah,
you're not complimented enough. As a man,
what to expect.
Yeah, as a man, you basically look like I tell you what to do. I don't compliment you for doing a great job.
Sure.
I'll be like, no, you should buy me flowers.
I only want to receive from you.
From you,
don't give anything back to you.
You know, which
don't
is crazy.
In you in any way.
You know, and which is crazy and hurtful, because now imagine now you're dating someone, you're not getting compliments, you're not getting flowers, you're not getting
any support.
You know,
because I think with men, more than anything, support means a lot, man. Just knowing that someone has your back, and they help you try.
Yeah,
that I think for men makes.
And another thing is, if you have like someone who's gonna be your ear, which is important.
Sure, without judgment, without shame,
you know, and someone who's not gonna be like, why when a boy and
even if you did something wrong, someone is gonna show you your wrongs.
Yeah,
appropriate.
Yeah, not in a manner of trying to, you know, because I've realized in most cases, especially with us men, whenever there's a fight in a relationship, most gents get defensive. First of all, you get like super defensive, which is crazy. If you did something, acknowledge and find ways to move forward. You know, because I feel like that's one of the things is affect how you go to. Whenever you have ego, you have pride, and now you don't want to let your pride and your ego down. if you have to be brutally honest with someone, be brutally honest, because it's gonna serve you like mentally, because you don't want to think about it as frequently as you can.
Yeah, but I think in general, I think amongst men, the culture of investing in one's self growth should be starting. I think it should be something that comes out from this era of depressed men.
You know, and you rarely find a gent who would stay single for over 3 years.
Yeah, which I think is a problem.
Yeah, because I'd find women who'll be like, Anajo, I've been single for
I'm just taking a break.
Yeah, I'm taking a break from
deal with things.
I'm celibate.
I think that's one thing women do better than men.
They value themselves.
Take care of their brains, pretty better. Like mental health means a lot to them.
It means a lot
more
to them.
Than it does to us.
And they're more self-aware than us.
Yes.
That's why there's so many cases of
that's why there are so many less cases of women killing themselves as compared to men.
Yeah, because they cry.
Which I don't think is true.
What do you mean?
I think, yes, men I think I've heard someone state this before, which men kill themselves more, but women try to kill themselves more than men.
Oh yeah, they try.
Yeah, they attempt suicide way more than men.
Yeah, definitely.
But men are more successful at
because you guys,
killing themselves.
With the difference with men and women react to the pain now.
Sure.
And then gents will be like, no, it's fine, yeah,
and then now it builds up.
And then tabu yak chayisa, and then yakupu. And then when it happens, the glass shatters.
Yeah.
And then after the glass like child.
Oh.
That's why you should see, like, men's mental health is something else, especially in an economy where now we are like, I don't mind being a provider, but like it adds on a pressure, give me.
Yeah.
Because now,
and I think one thing that affects us badly, I don't think being a provider is a problem per se.
Yeah.
I think people not acknowledging that that's a burden is one other thing. Because I think intersculture is the lack of appreciation.
Definitely, dog. Like, you try.
Like we know we should provide.
We know we should provide security. We should provide food and whatever.
Hey, but when someone is not thankful,
yeah, like,
it's just a waste.
Yo, bruh. Because that's one thing. Imagine not being valued by the one person you're doing the most for.
I'm fine.
Like me waking up in the morning.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I know these are not official stats.
Yeah.
But let's say 10 guys kill themselves.
Yeah.
How many of those 10 guys do you think kill themselves for relationship-based problems?
I think let's say 8.
Them are career.
Let's say 8.
Serious?
Let's say 8. Here's why. Because I feel like what most affects us men.
Yes. That's a high number.
It's a high number simply because, listen to my reasons. I feel like till now as gents, we are relationshipically evolving. It evolves around
relationships.
You know, in most cases, we want to be with women.
Yeah.
And as much as we like being with gents, but what makes us happier, what makes us to go an extra mile,
what's more tougher to accomplish is
having
that stable relationship.
So the moment now a relationship is going sour, it tempers with your emotions.
Yeah.
And as much as you sustained a lot from that relationship, let's say Kelwako did something or is like upendula rough, and she says mean things, you bottle all those things up. Because if I go to umduna like M2 unomsong pendula kanje, when will be like, boy, why are you still there? Oh, and in most cases, that's why like I keep on asking myself, I'm not like the cases of gender-based violence. It's always like, now I always think outside the box. I'm not outside the box, but like think outside the situation. How does it initiate for someone to actually slap you? There must be provocation, Lapenza. Like I must provoke you somehow, whether with words, and that's a verbal assault.
Sure.
And in most cases, when men are verbally assaulted, they retaliate physically because that's what they know. They don't talk too much.
Sure.
Not every man is a speaker like us.
Yeah.
And not every man is like, because every man like.
You might be surprised, even guys who talk too much.
They
surprised when they get angry, they talk less.
Yeah, and they become physical now. Which is a problem because that's why you should, in most cases, the relationships, they add so much on us because you're taught you have to provide indoor the aikali.
Sure.
Your mom passes on and now you
must be strong for the family.
You have to be strong for the family. Now I don't wanna lie. Yeah. If I have to cry, I will cry. Whether you are here,
I think we should
friend.
change the statement. Like I think that I can't indoda ne.
Yeah. But ukhalela kubani?
Yeah,
that's the most important part. Ukhalela
kuphi?
Yeah, I cannot cry so that South Africa yonke ibone uthi uvuyo uyakhala.
Yeah.
I
think that's the problem.
Because now I don't mind crying in front of my friends. If shit happens, I'll cry.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yo,
but you can't now go out and
then start crying. You know, it's that's why you should.
I think that's how we should redefine. Be strong.
You know. Cry and come back and fix yourself.
Yeah, cry in private.
Yeah, cry and fix yourself. And
ones.
You know, and talk about what made you cry.
Yeah.
Because the moment you bottle up, you're like, why were you crying? No, it's fine, dog. And then you slap someone's daughter, you're like, now I'm saying.
And then now so bushy man.
You know, you go to jail.
It's another problem now. So we are so ne record, so control span, so color even more foot man. So it's on my phone, it's like shy again.
It's like she's, you know, I feel like with men, there are so many ways to approach to a situation and it doesn't necessarily mean we need intervention from, you know, those big companies trying to get money from us. It's a matter of having a good circle of friends.
I think it's also a matter of having conversations like this.
Yeah. Not like
talking about it, I think even if it doesn't directly help, I think it helps find where the problem actually is.
You know?
So these things
that's why you should see it's crazy how most men would tell you, I will never go to a therapy. And if you check, probably in the stats, less men are going to therapy more than women.
Yeah.
And less men are going to church more than women.
Yeah.
Less men are engaging in public things more than
you
know, which means even if number one,
there are more men there than women.
Because a lot of men are trying to drown their sorrows.
Yeah, man. That's therapy for men.
You see, and when you're drunk, your emotions are unstable.
Yeah.
You can do whatever.
Can't
literally
control things properly.
You can, you know, you don't think.
And now that makes me think: how many of these drunken driver accidents are actually low key because of mental health?
Yeah.
Someone was not okay mentally.
They drank one time, and they're not
can't
used to
control it. Boom, dead.
You know, but now another thing. It's sick how when men. That's why you should cry in public as a man.
Sure.
Cry with people you trust.
Yeah.
Never do it publicly because they're gonna ridicule you.
Yeah.
Look at Will Smith, for example.
Sure.
Look at Kanye.
Look at how much of a joke Will Smith was.
Yeah, he was like listening to your wife telling you, "Yeah, Baba, I slept with that nigga," and you were like, "Fuck." Because it breaks down your ego. I'm not promoting your ego.
Yeah.
It kills your ego.
Yeah.
It kills your pride. It kills your manhood because now you can't be like my woman.
Yeah.
Like, is she really a woman?
Yeah.
You know, look at Tyrese.
And who else?
You know, and look at Tyrese. Tyrese was crying that he hasn't seen his daughter for 2 fucking years.
Hey,
you know. So and then Kanye West will be like. Yeah, no, he's
I know.
It's something else.
But man, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, so it's
really
just
is what it is.
It's something very, very that needs to be addressed and properly addressed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so the fucked up part is that it adds a burden and then we end up killing ourselves.
Yeah,
we don't know. Hopefully, we'll get a proper statement from the family.
And hopefully, someone learns from this whole thing.
Who will?
Hopefully it helps someone else to know ukuthi there are more solutions than.
What if death is the only solution at the time?
Now.
No, I'm just being an
trying to be positive. Yeah,
I'm being a devil advocate though. I have to look at all the options.
Man, there are more solutions than killing yourself.
You can't just kill yourself. There are a lot of things.
Yeah.
And another thing, AK posted something. I deleted it on my phone.
And I know Munyo's been going through.
Yeah, imagine like he says like out of 5 people, 4 people killed themselves due to suicide. I think so. I don't know if it's like he posted on Twitter though. Like he says, yeah, imagine
those are stats
from his circle of friends.
Oh,
so imagine you having, and how does it fuck up your mental as well?
Honestly speaking, the celebrity part of life also adds some stress to these guys, man. You can't compare yourselves to those guys, Joe.
Another thing,
how many problems come with being famous on top of the problems that you already have.
Yeah, that's just too much. Aye. Because if you like the most hated person,
famous, my bank account in fun.
Empty.
Ayithi famous.
Balama owabhaya njengoJobe. Anyway,
before you come.
Ish. But if you think about it, like if you check who's the most hated celebrity in South Africa?
Sure.
Casper.
Serious?
Yeah, I feel like he's the most.
I don't know much.
I feel like he's the most because he posts something, they want to say something. Recently,
but he also has a lot of fans.
Yeah, he's a lot of fans.
People favor that guy.
Yeah, but
I think he's one of those polarizing people. Either you really like him
or you really hate him. And recently, there's another thing that kills us, especially straight men. He posted something about not feeling comfortable with when a man like stands behind him. And then he's like, I think let me check that thing for you on Twitter. Yeah. He feels uncomfortable when a dude, let's see, I hope he's still strong.
Too many things make us feel uncomfortable as men.
Yeah.
Even if it's things that you might think but hey man.
So we went through a lot, man. So he posted something. Oh yeah, it's like, as a man, I'm very uncomfortable with another man touching me or worse, being behind me. So when Ricky creeped up behind me in the middle of an interview, what I really want to do is turn around and ask, which one is this one? And then he says, lol. But when I heard his voice, I chilled. And then...
Oh, he explains what's happening in that picture.
Yeah, in the picture, and then now, Mohale, so Mrs. X.
Sure.
It's like, that's so homophobic from Casper. He better take it down. Because they also add to the problem. So you can't really be straight, man.
Can some people just understand that feelings are feelings?
But now
that's how this man feels.
And chances are every straight dude
feels that way.
That's why you can't sleep with your friend in the same bed.
That is why some women feel uncomfortable when there's someone. What if a woman said this about men?
Men are trash.
Is that now discriminatory to men?
Men are trash. You can't. Like one thing.
Like not everything is about you, man.
One thing I've realized again is that Moshe Ntomazana.
Sure.
And then she's like, "Don't touch me." This is exactly that.
I also a lot of times feel like that. Me and general as a person,
yeah,
I don't like touching.
Being touched
in general, like being touched in any way.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have to be sexually touched.
Yeah.
Like even bumping. I don't like touch.
Yeah, and it's fine.
It's not about you.
It's cool. It's fine. That's you.
And this guy's explaining what he feels about a picture with someone he knew.
No, but like obviously that's why you should.
Men should.
That's the problem. But anyway, we're not on the
that's why
But now all I'm saying is that like there's being a celebrity comes with a lot of pressure.
Sure.
And you're expected to have all this.
Sure.
Like if now
and can you imagine how many financial dependence he might have had?
Yeah.
Especially around COVID.
Hey,
Grootman Lam famous. Even if I was Grootman Lam straight, like Incosi ka uncle
awenza plan.
Yenza plan mfethu.
You're famous, dog.
Asinanyuku asisipani COVID. Can you imagine the pressure?
It's a lot. It's a lot, dog. Imagine if think about it this way. Okay, never mind the family side.
Sure.
Your celebrity.
Sure.
Let's say the Symposium podcast pops.
Sure.
We get views and everything, like 500k subs.
Sure.
Manifesting, by the way, but 500k subs. Yeah. 500k subs.
Sure.
I'm using a taxi.
Eish. Yabona manje, the famous does not reflect bank account.
You see, and it's not that
ngapha people are seeing 500 subs. Evuyo chong ngithengela ipacha nginosi yami ayinapacha.
Dog.
Dude, I have my own problem.
And then I'll be like, I don't have money, but like you have 500 subs. Like, that's already manghamba like fuck you bazongicela imali.
Already une stress sokuphuma endlini. Sikakafika enkingeni zakho ze personal life.
You know. So now imagine that pressure. You post something online, someone takes it out of context and like they fuck you up.
Like this one. Yankwatisa lo.
And and now you have to defend yourself. You see how much
not everything is about you, man. This is why I'm leaving Twitter. This is exactly why I'm leaving Twitter.
Okay, I had
which is another thing that is good for your mental health, by the way. Stay away from social media.
Yeah, well, I remember I told you I'm not on Twitter.
Yeah.
I recently joined Twitter for news perspective side.
Sure.
But I'm not engaging.
Yeah, me too.
One thing I've realized is that like I saw Twitter from like a while back before I actually used it.
Sure.
It was a bad platform because they let anyone say whatever they want without repercussions.
Besides repercussions, I think even the format
repercussion.
I just look at finance.
God.
I just understand about procurement.
You know, sentiment. President. Okay, cool.
Maranje, that platform, man.
Yeah, man. But like in all honesty, women go through a lot, and
I think everyone goes through a lot, but our going through is not as widely appreciated. Yeah. Like no one understands.
And it's said that we have to see, like we only talk about these when
there's an
tragedy happens.
Yeah.
Like manje upudrik ushile.
How old was he?
30, 34, 33, somewhere there.
Oh, very young.
Very young, dog. He's still under youth. He's not yet like above you. He's still youth.
Oh.
So imagine how
with
many
a wife and a kid, ne? One
kid? I don't know how many kids he has. Or kid or whatever. But imagine dying and leaving umama, dog. Your mom. Your father.
Yeah, that's something that should not happen. Like parents should not outlive kids, man.
And as much as I feel like there's a lot going on that needs to be addressed, and it's not going to be addressed in a public space. Those Molanyana campaigns, those conversations we have with your friends.
Sure, these type of conversations.
They should promote a change in
the comment section.
Because at the end of the day,
talk about these things.
Same thing as umuntu ozotufuna therapy. At some point, you don't need therapy. You need someone you trust and tell them, this is what I'm going through.
Sure. And even if it's not direct, like sit down, I'm going through. Like sometimes you can talk about things without naming them straight.
For sure.
Just going around, talk about it. Find some perspective from other people.
Because at some point, kuluma.
Because I saw some videos, man, of him talking on stage and on some interviews, which if you don't hear from me anymore, stuff like that.
I saw.
So you can see which like this thing has been mounting on him for a while.
And if you check, even if you're an interviewer, for someone who's like me, I listen to you, I'm like, hey, but Ricky, what are you saying here now? Eh?
Yeah, and
what are you talking about?
And sometimes you don't even think about it. Like
at the moment,
there's that guy who began interview. I think at the end of that he said, hey, that's heavy. But I don't think he understood exactly what the man meant.
But you don't generally see it,
especially from a person who's that charismatic and bubbly.
Besides that, if the person is not close to you, imagine me coming, like, let's say I get an interview or invited to a podcast, to be like, I've been going through a lot mentally. To them it sounds as if I've conquered it.
Sure.
But what if I'm still going through it? And now, that's why the people close to you should listen attentively to what you say, because at the end of the day, whether I'm drunk, whether I'm sober, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, kuna my hints that go out.
Yeah, and I think for people that are close to you, you should pay attention to those things.
Pay attention to people who are close to you. Firstly, like we're giving you. Okay, I'm not. This is not whatever HSBC. Medical advice.
Medical advice.
Not doctor. Just a guy. You know, but like it's important for you to like listen. Like I'd listen as close as ever a girlfriend am. Or tell your energy okay off when she's going through a lot.
Sure.
You know, imagine now I'm listening to my friend and I drink with this person when he's drunk is like this and now he's drunk he starts fight. Like
there's something off.
Yeah, something like your
off.
Energy.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, there's something off.
Because eventually
especially if it happens. Like something off happens twice.
You know, so there's something going on. Hey, there's break going on somewhere. I need to.
The meat is affecting.
It's affecting. No, I can't concentrate because there's meat outside.
I mean, I'm fine because I just had meat before I came.
Oh, so you're flexing now.
Chief.
You see now, these are the things that lead.
Steak. Like I'm okay, man.
Nah, bro. I'm thinking of cutting this pot because it's depressing.
It's adding to your mental health issues.
I have to go eat the meat. But in all honesty, man, like it's very important to take note of what's happening with the person or close now, whether girlfriend, boyfriend, friend.
Yeah,
choose
family member,
father, whatever. Take note.
Man.
I'll tell my father is not fine by just looking at him because I care about him. I know when he's fine. I know when he's not fine.
Sure.
You know, and find a way of approaching on how to talk to him because another most important thing is an approach.
Yeah.
You know. Don't come to me and be like, kuluma not the kamba.
Don't come as if I owe you answers.
Yeah, if you're saying it's fine, you don't want to talk. It's fine. You don't want to talk.
You're the savior.
You know,
you're here to save me.
Because I always tell people, like, if someone says they're not comfortable about talking about this, let it slide.
Yeah, let it go, man.
Let it go. Focus on whatever. Don't be like, kuluma. What's the problem? I'm here to help. Now, no, man. Like, stop that bullshit, man. Like, you know.
People don't know how to. I think as society we are growing to this thing.
You know,
as I understand how to talk.
But
about
don't.
Issues.
It's always a matter of talking. Even then, smaller nyana body shaming. I'm doing a nyana ya and if I tell you that makes me uncomfortable, stop it right there and then.
Yeah.
Just because umtana bantu
now I won't tell you ngizokutshela nawe yakho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well.
I know everything about the shape of my head. Like grand.
No, but like there's a way of querying. I know people in Qurana now.
Sure.
I know you could say something.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I cannot just
if it comes from you, chief, I don't care, man.
Because you know me.
Yeah, because I know that's how you play.
It comes from someone you don't know. You just met, chief, and now it's
because it's different.
And then you start thinking about like, so I'm like, and now Mabona something wrong. Shut the fuck up. It's not your business to tell me what's wrong with me. And if you feel like you need to tell me, etc. There's something wrong here.
Or tell a friend of mine to tell me politely.
You know, even with girls, I think one example was. The bra wasn't sitting well.
Oh, okay.
I told the girls like, yo, can you please tell that lady?
Adjust.
Yeah, because if I say it was like, when are you a pervert now?
Yeah, you're trash.
Anyway, that's me dropping mic. Yeah, but anyway, man, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment.
Yeah, man.
And the most important part, you can find me on social media, Instagram as Vuyo So Chaotic. I don't know. Who are you? Oh, don't follow him. He doesn't like being followed.
I don't know. I don't mind being followed, but I don't know my things. I just know my name is
do underscore Tanjigwai.
Yeah, I think it's both of them.
Facebook and Twitter. I don't know. I don't have you on Twitter.
Yeah, but it's
on Facebook. Do Tanjigwai.
If you write my surname, you're probably gonna find me.
You're not the only Tanjigwai in the world.
Yeah, but there's so few that.
Yeah, that's like. Yeah, I get sad when I have to call out my surname. I'm like, yo, flip. Very, probably I'm the only Mdala in Gauteng. Oh no, 2. Me and my uncle.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot. So
it's sad. Okay, anyway, man, like
wherever there's symposium, I'm tagged. Just you're gonna find us that way.
Yeah, but most importantly, subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to drink your water.
Especially like. Because it helps.
Oh yeah. Let's explain the light. Let's explain
the like is very important.
Liking it helps us like Google, not Google, man.
YouTube suggested.
Yeah. And if you guys like a lot, we enjoy you viewing.
So liking is like sharing.
Yeah, but in that platform.
Yeah, it's specifically on on YouTube.
So please comment if you can. Share with your family, friends, girlfriend, ex-boyfriends.
That engagement is important.
Thank you guys. For more of the conversation, probably we'll have a part 2 with a guest.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned.
And we out.
Sharp.